This is Warwick Palmer's Prezi Presentation on Performance Analysis for ASP.DO2. The aim of this presentation is to highlight the importance of performance analysis, technology in sport, and to analyse the tackling and rucking performance of Saracens Rugby Football Club in the first half of one Aviva Premiership match against London Irish. Performance analysis is a means by which coaches and players can provide accurate quantitative data to help enhance performance of individuals or the team as a whole. As put by McGarry and Tim, performance analysis is the scientific analysis of performance aimed at advancing understanding of game behaviour with a view to improving future outcomes. Both players and coaches can benefit from performance analysis. Coaches can use analysis to understand and highlight areas of weakness for individuals or the team as a whole. Players can also benefit from performance analysis as it allows them to have a visual aid of performance, allowing them to see areas of strength or areas that need improvement. Performance analysis can be used annually, periodically, before, during, or after performance. It can be used at different times to help ensure long-term, medium-term, and short-term goals are reached. A coach may set a player performance goals over a short term that can be analysed with a view of achieving an outcome goal in the long term. As suggested by Hughes and Franks, there are 4 key performance indicators that can benefit from performance analysis. These are tactical, technical, psychological, and physiological. Throughout the analysis, technical performance indicators were chosen in the form of tackling and rucking. Technology in sport. The influence of technology in sport has allowed players and coaches to get an accurate insight into tactical and technical elements of sport. In rugby, technology has enabled tactical changes, providing a platform for a quicker and more intense game. Ulster Rugby, for example, documented a 100% increase in turnovers created and a 300% increase in counter-rucking after the influence of performance analysis. Technology has helped improve and advance the coaching process. This is due to enhancing the quality of observation and analysis, allowing more precise and in-depth feedback to be given. Franks and Miller suggest on average a coach can only recall 30 to 50% of a game. This can lead to inaccurate and therefore irrelevant feedback. The influence of technology allows quicker and far more accurate feedback to be given. GameBreaker was used to analyse the Saracens' rugby performance in tackling and rucking. GameBreaker is a piece of analytical software that can be used to code live or past performances. Any number of performance indicators can be used, whether they be psychological, physiological, technical, or tactical, thus leaving no part of the game that hasn't been analysed. Due to the ability to code live performances, coaches can provide the team or individual players with almost immediate feedback. This can be the difference between winning and losing games. Here we can see that rugby is not only becoming more modern in terms of hardware and software developments for analysis, but players are becoming bigger and more powerful too. Here is a comparison of Welsh wingers between the 1970s and the current game. It is clear to see the drastic increase in size and weight of players over the previous 40 years. Due to players getting bigger in size and stature, technical elements of the sport need to be more accurate than ever before to prevent injury and to be more efficient. One area where this is key is tackling, and this is one of the areas I focused on. It's also important throughout rucking. The analysis that was conducted was that of a rugby tackle, as well as the outcome of penalties awarded in rucking, 2 technical elements of analysis. Here you can see an example of a coding window when analysing a rugby match. In this instance, tackling, both missed and successful tackles, as well as the outcome of penalties at rucks, is being coded. This is an example of raw data that was collected both by hand during the live performance and using video analysis after the game. It is evident that the data collected varies slightly between the two sets of data. This is due to the difficulty of collecting data in live performance without the benefit of replays and multiple camera angles. Although the results are not the same, they have a similarity of 85.3%, making the results intra-reliable. In this section, there will be a more technical approach to what made certain tackles successful and others not as successful. Here is an example of a Saracens missed tackle. In this instance, the missed tackle led directly to a try being conceded. The tackle was missed as it was technically poor. A coach could use this analysis to highlight the flaws in technique and help improve tackling technique. In this instance, a coach may pick up on the incorrect body angle of the player. For example, his weight is on his heels, making it very hard to make a powerful contact on the opponent. A coach could highlight a more effective body angle and centre of gravity as shown here with the red arrow. This could help improve the player's technique in the long run, minimising the amount of missed tackles and therefore points conceded over the course of a season and throughout individual matches. Here is an example of some more successful tackles. It is clear to see that better technique in a tackle allows a tackler to get their opponent to the ground more easily, allowing a ruck to form and a chance to win a turnover. This is an example of a far more effective and efficient technique when tackling. This is the position that a defending player should be looking to find themselves in for a successful tackle. A coach could again use an arrow, as seen here, to highlight the textbook tackling technique. Here are some examples of why this tackle was so successful and effective. By meeting the opponent, instead of allowing them to have a run-up, power is gained, allowing greater force to be produced throughout the tackle, making it harder for the opponent to stay on their feet. Other factors considered allow the safety of the tackler to be maximised and the efficiency optimised. By having his back straight and his head facing in a forward position, the tackler can transfer power from his legs through his back without as high a risk of injury. Although a lower centre of gravity in contact ensures it will be difficult for the attacker to stay on his feet. This means he'll go to ground, providing a ruck opportunity for Saracens and a potential turnover opportunity. Rucking was another technical performance indicator that was observed in the first half of the Saracens versus London Irish match. Saracens secured 5 turnovers from rucks, only conceding 2 penalties. This is a good rucking performance, and a coach could use this information to praise and highlight the efficiency of rucking to his players. Here is a short video similar to one a coach may compile of successful Saracens rucking. Since Saracens are playing in blue and white. As shown, Saracens' turnovers at the ruck are a direct result of successful tackling. A coach could therefore highlight how successful tackling can lead to turnovers and chances to score. This can lead to games being won and a successful season. For justification as to why this analysis was conducted, raw data, or a link to Weebly, please see my Mahara page. Thank you for listening.